Hello YouTube! My name is Bajanka and this is my introductory video to eating healthy realistically. I noticed a lot of the videos that were uploaded about eating healthy seemed to be a lot of people who lived at home or had easy access to a lot of really healthy food all the time, or like lived in areas where you could get fresh fruits and vegetables much easier than if you lived somewhere else. And I don't know, a lot of them seemed not exactly realistic. So I wanted to start a video channel talking about eating healthy as well as battling eating disorders. So I grew up and essentially had anorexia for a little bit of time when I was at the end of middle school and the beginning of high school. And then I went to Italy with my family for a month, and when I came back, I kind of flip-flopped to the other side and started to binge eat and developed a binge eating disorder, and have been struggling to gain a grip on it ever since. So I am starting a journey of really trying to take control of my body. I recently just graduated college, so that's awesome, but I'm really trying to focus on myself now and not worry too much about other things that get in the way. It's the summer right after, so I'm ready to start everything. So I felt the need to share my journey with all of you, and I work a lot, so it's gonna be something that's applicable to the everyday life, and just going out and being a normal person. I felt that making a video about just a normal human trying to be healthy is a really good thing to expose to the internet, to show everyone else that, you know, you can be a little bit, not have that ideal life that's on Instagram and YouTube and things like that, and just be and eat like a normal person. So, you guys are going to be going through this with me. If you don't want to, click out now. But if you do, I'm right here, and I'm really excited. So let me just give you some background. Again, I'm Bajanka, and I grew up in upstate New York, and I went to school in New Jersey, and then I flip-flopped back and forth between the two, and I still am, because my boyfriend is currently from Jersey, and much of my family lives there, but my parents still live in New York, so I jump back and forth a lot, and I'm traveling a lot. So eating healthy can be a little bit difficult, but I make it work. At least I'm gonna try to make it work. So at the beginning of this, I really decided to start being healthy when I realized that a lot of diseases in my family, like heart disease and diabetes, runs through, and my dad was having some issues with his heart, so I really felt that it was important that I really get a grip of my eating. Also, I did the math from freshman year up until now. I gained approximately 45 pounds, so that's a lot, and it's not good. So I'm really trying to lose that. I've set a goal for myself from 30 to 35 pounds, so we'll see how it goes. The way I'm going about it is a very light way. I'm not being restrictive, I'm not on a diet, I'm just trying to change the way I'm eating, trying to change what it is and how much, and exercise more, since I hate exercise, but I'm really trying to be better at it while I'm working, and apply it to everyday life, like if you go out for pizza and things like that. So other things you might want to know about me, I'm 22. I come from a big Italian family, and you know us Italians, we love to eat, and my nonna cooks for me all the time, and so my mom makes incredible food, so I really need to be careful, and we love our carbs, so you only know that. it's a little bit difficult sometimes. I currently work as a lifeguard at a pool, as a head lifeguard at a pool, and I worked as an emergency medical technician on the ambulance for quite some time last year and through most of college. So that's definitely a hard job to eat healthy during, because you're on the run constantly, and people are known to gain weight when they join that field. I plan on becoming a nurse in the future, but I was doing the EMT as sort of the middle ground to gain experience, and I still continue to do it, but right now for the summer I'll be working as a guard. So it's gonna be able to give me more time to cook for myself. Speaking of that, I love to cook for myself, so you will see a lot of pictures of pretty food and possibly recipes if you would like to know about them. That's pretty much it. I have a pretty normal family, and I have dealt with the eating problems my whole life. I've always been a little bit overweight, so I really am excited to try to really tackle this full forward and get it out of the way and take control of this part of my life. College ran me through the ringer, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to take care of myself. So it's really important that I do this before I go into the next portion of my life. My family is very healthy. My mom is a very healthy individual. My older brother, he's a cardiovascular physical therapist, so he deals a lot with being healthy. So he's like, him and his girlfriend are just ridiculously healthy and fit. So, and my little brother, who's 17, is already beating my butt and being healthy before he goes off to college. So, and my mom, she is extremely healthy. She also bikes a lot and runs and walks. She walks every day. She walks at least like 6 to 8 miles a day. She also goes on bike rides where she will bike somewhere between 10 to 20 miles just a day. My dad is working outside all the time. He works as a construction carpenter with my uncle, and yeah, so we're known to be pretty healthy, but I have always struggled with eating and emotional eating, binge eating, all of it. So if you need some help with that and just a recovery guide, stay tuned, because that's what I will be doing. And even if I'm not doing this so much just to create content for media. I'm creating this as a way to make myself more responsible for the decisions I make when it comes to my health. So that's another big thing, and I know a lot of people who are going through very similar situations. So I'm really excited to share this with all of you, and I really can't wait to see what it brings. So that will be all for this introductory video. It is currently 10 o'clock at night. I'm currently in my boyfriend's house in New Jersey, and tomorrow I will be working in the afternoon, and then we are doing some stuff in the morning, but he's currently moving out of his house, so which means he doesn't have any kitchen items at all, and I have to work with what I got to be healthy, and he's not necessarily healthy, so this is going to be a challenge. So stay tuned.